Korryn Gaines is the lady who we talked about last week, who was shot in her apartment by the Baltimore PD. She was killed. Thankfully, her son, who she used as a human meat shield, is fine. Big outrage from Black Lives Matter. We wrote about it. 3-hour standoff. You aim a loaded shotgun at cops. At a certain point, I don't have that much sympathy. But the point I was making was that Black Lives Matter is clearly scraping the bottom of the barrel when they use this woman and they trot her out there. Well, here's the deal. There's been footage. It's been put up. It's been removed. It's been put back up. So we've archived it. Hopefully it doesn't get removed again. Of this same woman pulled over only a couple weeks ago for a traffic violation. No tags. And it's a 20-minute video. We have it at louderwithcrowder.com. But a lot of people haven't seen it or aren't aware of it. When we posted it, it only had like 50,000 plays. Whereas the story, when it broke, was absolutely everywhere, #1 trend. So these are the police officers pulling her over. I want to give you a bunch of clips, as much context as possible. Go watch the full video, and let's start.
But enjoy the censored version.
Yes, the censored version. Go ahead.
Is there a crime being committed?
Can you tell me one more? Yeah, you don't have a driver's license. You don't have a tag.
Okay, who are you?
I am the Baltimore County Police Department.
Okay, so let me inform you of who I am.
Who are you?
I do not participate in any of you guys' side laws and things like that. I don't participate.
Well, if she chooses not to participate. So here's the deal. There are sovereign citizens out there, is what they call themselves. The Moors are some black groups who just simply they refuse to take part in our current legal system, but they're driving on public roads. And she just thinks, well, I'm not participating in your system. Imagine being a cop having to deal with that. Okay, no tags. Listen, we're just trying to make a routine traffic stop. I will participate with no law and order. So that's how it's starting off. I want you to be the judge as to whether this officer seems like he's trying to be reasonable, trying to be kind to her. Let's go to the next clip.
Have any tag on?
Sir, you have yet to identify yourself.
I'm a Baltimore County Police officer.
Okay, can I see some ID, please?
What kind of ID would you like?
I would like to see a picture of you and also a delegation of... Sure,
Okay.
And a delegation of authority order.
And then will you give me my address?
That is what authorizes you to be in... Okay,
So
no, that's
her
not
ID.
a delegation of authority order.
Listen, okay. He shows her ID. You do have the right to ask a police officer for ID. As a matter of fact, often police officers will send out notices saying, hey, make sure the police officer identifies himself because you've had cop impersonators. That happened in our county. They said people are in falsely marked police vehicles and pulling people over. So please ask the officer for ID. Happens all the time. You're well within your right. Delegation of authority. First off, she says delegation of authority order, which she clearly doesn't know what that means. But a lot of these people, if you look in the videos, they say, I want your delegation of authority. That's a concept. It's like saying, I want your world peace slip and eternal happiness. They can't give it to you. Delegation of authority order. This is the process where this is what happens when a police becomes legally recognized as a guardian of the law, enforcer of the law. It occurs. Delegation of authority, which allows them to get their police ID. It's like passing the driver's test. You have your license. It'd be like saying, sir, if a cop said, sir, may I have your driver's test? Well, here's my license. I want to see your test. I want to see the multiple choice question.
What? We'll see that Scantron.
Scantron with the #2 pencil. And here's what I love. She just gets, we'll go through more and more clips, but what breaks your heart, and this is a clear open and shut child abuse case. That's why I think the cops were there, and you'll see it. She keeps going on. She gets more and more angry, more and more rude, more and more threatening. And her son even says this.
This was being nice.
Mm-hmm. Me, right? Yeah, we're going to show this.
Look at her. She's a narcissist looking at herself. Doesn't care about her. He just was being nice, which is important because then he's saying that. That's before being brainwashed. Now, remember, this is the outrage of Black Lives Matter. This is the best example. They trotted this woman out. This is important to note. They trot her out. If people are just being dropped like flies left and right, why don't you bring out anyone who was simply and just got capped because he was a black guy from the cops? This is who you pick because this is all you have. Your claims are false. It does not happen. This is what the boy said before he was being brainwashed, and she got upset. So she turned to him and made sure that he didn't think for a second that this officer was nice. This is what happened.
This car, we'll take your seatbelt off. You do not get out this car. Do you understand?
Yes.
You better fight they asses. Fight them. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Fight their asses. It's 5. Who's he gonna fight? 5 years old for crying. This is just child abuse. And then you get to realize how mentally unstable she is. Let's go. To
I'll leave it with your copies. All right, you got it. Since you've been charged with citation, so you can read it at a later date.
I just want my
Here's
information
your
back.
license back, and here's your.
Thank you. And where are my car keys?
We're waiting for the tow. Okay. So
Tow truck.
I would right now get all your stuff out.
Illegal.
Okay.
Okay, where are
If
my
when
car
the-
keys?
We have to give them to the tow truck driver. We'll take the car key off and give you the rest of the keys. Okay.
I want my car keys now.
Is she not the 5-year-old?
That's fine.
So what? If you don't get out when the tow truck driver gets here, you'll be placed under arrest. Okay.
Okay.
And what do you?
Listen, you're not gonna kidnap me, so get ready for it. Well, you can go ahead. Listen, you're not gonna kidnap me. I've never been arrested. I'm not committing a crime. There is no victim here.
You can come back. You don't obey the law. That's why you've never been arrested. You're not going to kidnap me. And then right away, it starts to escalate. We'll just roll a couple more of these clips, Jared, and then we'll go to the last one. I don't think we have how much time do we have in this
Yeah,
segment?
5 minutes.
Okay, let's go to
They
the next
know
clip.
what they're doing, and they will have to
Talking
kill
to a
me
5-year-old.
today.
No, nobody wants to
They
tell
will
you.
have to. They will have to in
know
front
if
of
you
my
don't get
children and
out,
everything.
you're going to
That's
jail, right?
listen,
No, nobody wants to kill you. You know you're going to jail, right? So let's be clear as to what's happened at this point. Driving without tags, no insurance, I don't even think a license plate if you hear the officers. Completely illegally.
Yeah, it sounds like nothing.
Refuses to comply, refuses to shut off the car. The cops have been very nice. She gets out of the car and runs or walks briskly. I don't want to be misquoted, toward the cop car at this point. And they're saying, please just get out of the car. Nobody wants to kill you. They're going to kidnap me. They're going to kidnap me. Go to the next clip.
What do you want us to do with your children? You know we're going to send them to a social worker, right?
okay.
They're trying to
Can
be
you
as nice as
comprehend
possible.
that?
Listen, my daughter breastfeeds. My son is it's okay.
That's why
Listen,
hospitals and social
it's okay.
services and
Right.
everything.
All right, that's fine.
All right, let's go to the
I have
next clip.
family
This
that
is
will take
important.
care
The
of
next
them,
clip.
and I have
Let's
family
cut that
that
short,
know-
Jared. The
Ain't
next
no
clip is-
victim
There you
here,
go.
and there's no fucking crime going on.
It is a crime.
It is not a crime. That's bull.
On the contrary.
Listen to this.
It's all for y'all to get money, and I don't participate in the shit. And y'all not gonna get a fucking dime out me. I'ma sue the shit out of y'all though, and y'all gonna pay for this shit. And y'all gonna pay my kids for the rest of their fucking life for this shit.
Ah, there it is.
I hope so too.
There it is. Is it racist for me to say you're a leech? Not all black people, just you. Just you and anyone who thinks that that's a valid response. You gonna pay my kids for the rest of their lives. Imagine what you're teaching this young boy. He wants to understand that these police officers are good people. By the way, she looks like she's in a Lexus, an all-leather interior. And how much you want to bet she's not breaking any... Well, actually, you are breaking the law. It's not a victimless crime. You have insurance to help other people. How much you want to bet if she rear-ends people while she's farting in the car with her makeup and her hair? How much you want to bet that she's the first person who would drive off and not give you the information? Does she seem like a responsible citizen who would say, oh, my God, let me take care of you. Let me make sure that you're okay? I very much doubt it. Let me see what we have here. All right, let's go to the clip, not the next one, the one after that.
What did I just tell you?
Don't cry.
I just want to
Don't
make
cry,
sure it's your
and you better fight.
You better fight them. Here's something that happens too in the full video. The cop tries to take the baby out because a tow truck's coming. And here's something very important. This is such a horrible mother. She grabs the kid's legs and tries to rip her from the cop's arm. The cop, the evil, mean white cop who's pulling her over and simply being abusive, lets go because he doesn't want the girl to be hurt. This woman was willing to hurt her children and put them in harm's way at this incident before she used him as a human meat shield. And the police officer let her take the child so that the child wouldn't be harmed. It couldn't possibly be more clear. Is the next one that you see what they want to do to us?
I think so.
Okay, let's.
They are not for us.
Okay.
They want to kill us. And you never, ever back down from them.
Okay.
We don't want to kill you.
Back down from them.
Okay.
We don't want to kill you. We're your friends. We're here
Do
to
you
help
believe that?
No.
Oh, okay.
Look at that. That's just, it breaks my heart. Listen, if someone is out there and wants to foster this kid, I really think you could teach this kid about family, freedom, country, and teach them how to question authority appropriately, teach them how to respect authority when appropriate. This would be a great turnaround, a fantastic turnaround story. Let me give you one more that I thought was pretty telling here. Go to the next one.
He's seen videos of you shooting people that look like his father and so don't even talk to him.
Really? Where's the father? Because I read the report with the other felon in your house, there was a warrant out for his arrest. That wasn't the father. Where's the father? That boy probably be better off with a father. Let's roll go to the last clip.
Ma'am, you still have a chance to get out of your vehicle and walk home with your children. It's right, you live in Carriage Hill, which is right there. I'm giving you that opportunity right now.
That's the takeaway.
You understand?
This is an example of police officers whose names have been tarred and feathered by the way, on Twitter, social media, saying ma'am after everything, threatening them, yelling, saying she's going to take their jobs, abusing children in front of them, ripping children from the arms of police officers. He's saying, listen, please, I'm giving you one more chance here. Walk away. Walk away. Black Lives Matter, you have that chance.